This is just for me.
Okay,
Because
fine.
I want to be able to see you months from now.
Do you know, probably less than 5 years from now, we will be able to push a button on this piece of glass with technology inside and it pops up a hologram of your face.
Oh, to
Or-
detect if you could get online or not?
No, like your head or my head, like the Jetsons, you know, when they speak to each other, they don't speak across the TV. They actually are the TV. They pop in at wherever,
yeah.
you know, and they'd be like a hologram.
But where would that other person be to connect with something like that?
Somewhere in the universe.
Yeah, but it would be
Once
like...
something's in the universe, it can never be destroyed. Every thought that you ever had goes into the universe and wanders around aimlessly in the universe.
And bounces out in and out of people's else's heads.
Hmm.
That's the crazy thing of like the power. I wish I knew how to do studies and I could actually get data and information on the power of suggestion. Like if you're with somebody and you get in a relationship, it don't click. If you're in a relationship with somebody,
Can I use your lighter,
infidelity
Mom?
and the whole
Can I use your lighter, Mom?
cheating or the unfaithful, blah blah blah. Unless it's established that it's an open relationship and it is what it is, and you love each other, and that's what you just love each other, and you're together because you love each other, and you don't care about the rest. When it comes to
I can't see now. That's why you're not looking into the light.
yeah, when it comes
Don't
to
look into the light.
the power of suggestion of saying,
Can't
well,
see.
hey, you know, I'm kind of feeling insecure because you're talking to that guy too much or whatever, and I'm thinking, you know, you're having sex with him, or the girl, you're talking to her too much or giving her too much attention, and not me any. That right there, you just put the power of the suggestion of infidelity in a negative light to where now you're going to have nothing but infidelity problems, whether you truly have them or you don't, and you just have the phantom of talking about it and claiming each other.
Well, if you
Right.
get accused of it enough, you might as well go do it, because
And
you've
I'm a
been
firm
accused of
believer
it.
in that. In
You've
that.
been accused 10 times, 20 times
I
a minute.
hate
Yeah, I'm
doing
going to
it.
go do it now because you've accused me a million times.
I'm one that I'll do it. I will do that exact thing, but then afterwards I kick myself in the ass because all I did was prove him right.
See, I'm the exact opposite of you. I will prove that you're wrong by not cheating. I will not
Do you
be a
want to say
cheater
anything
because
to me before?
I'm just not.
Watch your butt
Okay,
every day.
that's it.
Brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth.
Oh gosh, any advice except for that?
Don't ever bring guys named Nick home.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Guys off POF. Where did we meet?
POF?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't talk to guys from POF.
Ever again?
Yeah, except for me.
Okay. Established.
Any guy that you've ever talked about? I think one guy.
I think everybody she's met on POF has had some weird thing or another.
What's mine? I talk too much.
No, you don't. You don't communicate with me at all. Not online. We
don't
go. We
communicate
went
with
for like
much.
4 months without talking.
6. It was
6 months.
last year. That was a dark time. That was a very dark time. Like that was the last time that I considered.
You wouldn't like the way you
considered
look in this
suicide.
video.
I what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you would like the way you look in this video. I won't.
I think I like anyway I look.
You look.
Even
You're
my
sexy.
ass first, I look just as good as I look right now.
You're
You can put a
sexy.
cloak on me and I still look good. That's how narcissist I am. I want a shirt that says that.
Are the dogs out here?
I don't see
I need a potty. My dog's fit.
I hope
There's
for
other
you
dogs out
that
here.
you get a car
I have
again to
That's-
drive, like
that's fine.
your license not suspended anymore.
Actually, you know what?
It's out, Maddie, or something.
I think that fucked up. My license, I can go get my license today. All I have
You
to
should go do
from
that.
then on.
We can
is
help you. Can we help him do that?
Continue to pay every
And that's
month
one thing
as a
that we
monthly
could
payment,
do
and,
for
On
Brent.
your tickets?
Yeah, but how is that possible? Because I was not to have my license until I thought all of them were paid off. Well,
Do you want us to take you to the
I
I
go-
DMV?
think you pay a third of them and you become eligible too.
no, they did this driver restoration program. That's what it was. And once I did the driver restoration program, they said that like grandfathers you to bypass the financial responsibility of a third of your tickets because that's so much, especially somebody that's a single father and the way the economy is. You take my license away, then I can't go to work. So you know,
Oh, okay.
you let me pay $50 to go to this class or $100 to go to this class, which I did, that
Makes
allowed,
you eligible.
Yep, and just kind of basically stay with the disciplinary of, pay your monthly payment, do it on time, and here's your license, and
That's what they did for Mike. Mike got 3 DUIs.
I still have
and he
my
lost his
permit.
license. And once he got like a third of his fees paid, he was eligible to get his license back.
I think it's still that way for alcohol-related offenses, and I think that's probably why I didn't get it back as fast as, or got offered that class as fast as I did, or didn't, was because I had one DUI, and when you have a DUI, they look at you
like you're dirt.
that you killed somebody,
Mhm.
because you may as well have.
Yep.
And when I got my DUI,
The judges were never nice to Mike. They were all shitty towards him, every last one. But they had to follow the law.
Well, like Zimmerman, he lost his daughter when she was 16. She'd be like 36 now, but lost his daughter back in the day. So you're
Back in the day, you could have DUI after DUI after
Right.
DUI after DUI
That's when
after
he lost his
DUI
daughter. So now he's like,
to a repeat offender.
yeah, I know, and they're throwing the hammers at these kids that got a DUI and one other little malicious mischief or whatever, and they're sending them to prison for a year. Or ran from the cops because they were drunk or whatever, and have another charge from then or whatever.
Yeah, the way the law was written, or the way that the judge had mandated him, I don't remember which one it is. One more DUI and he was going to jail mandatory.
He's going to
5
prison
years.
15 years.
5 years.
It was
5 years.
15 last time he told me.
Now it's 15 years. So like if I were to go get 3 DUIs within a 7-year time period, I would go to prison for 15 years. Back then, if you were to get 3 within a 7-year period, you
He got 3 in 10 years or 12 years or something
and
like that.
he skated off. He skated of not going to prison.
By the hair.
By the skin.
And the judge made sure he knew that perfectly clear. Made him make sure he knew that, and said you
gotta
get
break.
1 more and you're going to prison for a minimum of 5 years. That's what he told him. A minimum of 5 years.
Yeah.
And you won't get out of it. You
What?
will do 5 years.
My uncle, he bounced and got away with all the DUIs. He's got 20-something DUIs. And I know he's younger than Mike. But he ain't in prison. The longest he's ever been in prison was 2 years, and that was in Canada. And it was for a really bad car accident that actually killed somebody. 2 years. And can never go to Canada again, even though he was a Canadian citizen,
Oh, wow.
born. And once they gave him over here, citizenship over here, they declined him over there and sent him here and never let him back in. And he tried to go back last year, actually, and this we're talking 25 years ago. They ain't let him back in.
They stopped him at the checkpoint
Yeah, and turned him
with
around.
with his driver's license. They stopped him.
Yeah, he's all legal and everything now, but they're like, no, sorry, Tom.
Wow.
And I mean, you're talking a kid that was 18 that didn't give a fuck about nobody but himself and his beer. To he's not the greatest uncle in the world, but he's cleaned his life up. He ain't in prison. He hasn't killed another person. He doesn't drink. He just can't go to Canada.
You want to say hi to anybody?
My days.
Oh,
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. And throw the Easter Bunny in there too. When I think of the Easter Bunny, I think of my daughter, and there's a picture on Facebook of her going, "What?" Because the Easter Bunny looked like he's going to eat her, she said.
When I was little, I had not Easter Bunny, but bunny birthdays. Till I was 5, I had bunnies. And all my birthday cakes.
I remember that era of, that was like the beginning of Dora the Explorer birthdays.
I hate Dora the
nowadays.
Explorer.
Well, nowadays it'd be Dora the Explorer, but back then they had bunnies, or I think my first one I ever had that was like a character or an animal related was like a turtle, but the next year, or no, it was Sesame Street, but the next year was turtles, and then the next year after
Lamb
that
chop.
was Ninja Turtles, lamb chops,
Ulrika's Castle.
right? Lamb chops is one of the coolest songs ever.
Hmm.
It drives me nuts, but it's cool.
Can you see, even though that light's in your eye?
I'm trying to avoid it at all costs. It is bright, but yeah, I can see.
I can't believe Mike's gone.
I couldn't
Sad.
either. My like, I didn't know him I know of him and about him from what you said, and I don't have a high opinion of what you said, but that didn't hold merit on the empathy that I felt, I think, for your mother.
Yeah.
And what
She's
she
like so
must
put
be
together
feeling.
still.
I know, and I hope
It's 22 years of knowing somebody.
being there every day, and I mean, she knows how, like, she's like, you're too much just taller than him, like, don't argue. I wasn't gonna argue with her. But yeah, but like, I've known Carrie for 15 years.
It's a long
Sonny.
time.
And we had a relationship on and off for
That's how long
6,
me and
7.
Erica almost knew each other.
And I've watched her time and time again, like a Band-Aid, or she, like, you know how many times I've been looked at and been told I'm done with you? And you know what it makes me feel like every time somebody says it? It makes me feel like the popular kid just sat there and ate about a half of a Pop-Tart, or ate half of a package of Pop-Tarts in front of a hungry kid and threw the other Pop-Tart in the garbage can and said, I'm done with you.
Oh, that's how you feel afterwards?
Yeah, I feel like the Pop-Tart, or the kid that, you know, the hungry kid that doesn't get that Pop-Tart.
Oh.
Like, taking it away
That's
from
sad.
me.
That's a distinguished feeling. That's like butterflies all over again. Like you're hungry, you don't know what to do.
That's not flabbergasted. That is. That's
Shocked.
weird. Shocked is, my perception. I've only experienced it once, is when I hurt my finger, ripped this finger off my hand. I went into shock. It's like I started getting cold. I'm fucking freaking out. Am I dying? I told my dad, brought me to the hospital. He's like, no, you're going into shock. And I mean, it is the middle of the summertime, and August, 90-degree weather. It's fucking blistering ass hot outside. I'm in coveralls, sweating my nuts off already, and I smashed my finger. Next thing you know, 20 minutes later, I'm on my way into the hospital, and I'm freezing. Fucking balls.
Yeah.
That's shock.
And that's warm blood all coming down there.
And it did bleed. It did. Your hands and your fingers and all the fine or the small vessels that profusely will squirt blood and stuff because they're smaller and the pressure's still the same. So you take the pressure of something this big to down to this big, it'll squirt further.
Oh, my mom says that you're allowed to sleep over if like you don't want to leave when we have to leave, because we have to leave like 1 or something. I have a therapist appointment, and they have to see me or they'll take me off my meds. I haven't seen her in like 3 months. She says that she doesn't need to see me for that long. She's like, oh, you've been around for a while. You've seen someone for 14 years now.
You're seasoned. She just has to have follow-ups. If
Yeah.
not, like, kind of like food stamps. You have to check in every other month or whatever. Now it used to be every 6 months, or you would get disqualified.
Yeah,
But
and that's where I'm headed if I don't go see her today.
if, like, you rip your finger off right here,
Mm-hmm.
you still disrupt and break the blood vessels that are leading to these ones, but the bigger flows slower, and so it coagulates faster, so you actually bleed less if you take the whole finger rather than just the tip.
Okay, well, we gotta say goodbye because I actually have to tell you something serious.
Okay, so this is top secret shit, so
Yeah, it's top
you gotta
secret.
go.
Bye-bye.